Welcome to vlog number 6. In this vlog, I will be talking about the Rhetorical Act, Chapter 4, and Reading Pop Culture, Chapter 5. So to start off, I will be discussing Chapter 5 of Reading Pop Culture, specifically the section called Story or Spectacle, Why Television is Better Than Movies, and it's written by David Carpenter. So in this passage, you're basically talking about how people are starting to watch TV shows a lot more than they are movies. He mentions how Blockbuster used to be one of the most popular places that people went to rent movies and watch DVDs and rent them. And they already closed it off because of people not watching movies as much as they're watching TV shows nowadays. So they also mention how in 1998 HBO was mostly known for showing movies, and now when I watch it or when I go on it, it's basically all mostly shows instead of movies. It also has movies included in it, but it has more TV shows than it has movies, which tells us a lot about TV shows being more popular than movies. They don't actually know why movies are not as popular as before. They just mention how some movies are so long and people don't have the patience to just be watching the same thing and for a long time, like movies. So that is why people now are starting to move to watching TV shows. Many places where you can watch TV shows are starting to exist now. Like Netflix has been around for I feel like more than 5 years, and that is one of the most popular places where people go because it has a lot of TV shows, and it also has movies. But I personally also am one of the persons that watches more television shows than movies because the television shows are shorter, so you're more focused into finish watching the TV show than a movie that is really long, and sometimes you don't even watch it all because you get bored or because you have other things to do, so you don't continue watching it. And in the other paragraph mentioned in Chapter 5 of Reading Pop Culture, it's called Stay Unlikable for the Good of TV. It's written by Jake Flanagan. And in this part, it just talks about a female who said that she wants to... You have to be unlikable in order to... When you are a woman, sometimes it is harder for you to be on TV because people expect less from you than they will from a man, and that is pretty sad to hear because it's not true. So she says that if you're a woman, there are some things that people don't want to see, which isn't fair because men can do many things on TV, and when a woman does it, they see it in a different way, which is not fair. She says how you should be on TV and be like, I want to be unlikable. That's what she said in the passage. Because being on TV, you're most likely going to be unlikable by many people because you're a woman. It's mostly because of that. But there's also other reasons for some people. But that's just what they say in the passage. They also start talking about how it's the era of the complicated woman because there's many women who want to do what men do, so they're kind of considered complicated women because they don't give up and they keep on trying. So in Chapter 4, it talks about the resources of evidence and how we should keep using evidence. Basically in everything we need evidence to back up our claims. If not, then no one's gonna believe what we are talking about, and that's not good because what we say and do need to be facts, covered and supported by evidence. If not, then what's the point of writing about it if we won't have evidence to support it? We can use statistics, stories, analogies, visuals, and experts to be considered evidence.